loves, it's Sam. So I didn't get a chance to watch the Golden Globes. Fashion Police. I watched Fashion Police and I saw Charlize Theron. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe how beautiful she looked. I thought that that was by far the best dressed, best makeup, best hair, best everything of the entire night. She looked like an angel Grecian goddess. I just couldn't believe how pretty she looked. And she always is just, I mean, she's so tall and beautiful and elegant and just, she looks amazing like every single time she's at one of those events or whatever. But anyway, this was one of my favorite looks of life, like seriously. So I had to do it because I was so excited when I saw her because I was like, oh my god, that's so perfect. So I've had so many people requesting for me to do bridal looks for their wedding. And when I saw this look, I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect to kind of tie it into the same tutorial, because this is like a really, really great wedding look. If you're getting married and you're someone who doesn't normally wear makeup or very minimal makeup and you just want to look really kind of innocent, glowy, angelic, very feminine and soft, this is a great look for a wedding. The only thing I would change is the foundation that I use because it doesn't photograph very well. You can use Estee Lauder Double Wear Light instead of the Double Wear because that does photograph a little bit better. Any foundation that doesn't have sunscreen in is usually going to be okay for photographs. Titanium dioxide is what makes that white cast, so keep that in mind. But anyway, as far as the look, I thought Charlize looked amazing. This is a great look for weddings. I tried to do the hair kind of my version of it with short hair. It's a little bit difficult, but it's basically just a really kind of soft, shimmery, kind of very shimmery, pinkish, goldish, soft pink cheek, soft pink lip, very just natural and glowy. So that's what I came up with. I hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for watching. I will have things on my blog. I will have pictures of this look as well as the pictures that I was inspired by from her. If you are wondering any of the products that I'm using, just expand the down bar below, and I'll have everything listed there so that you guys are like, what the heck did she say? It's right there, don't you worry. And please let me know in the comments below, who was your favorite? Who did you think looked the most amazing of the night? And who was your worst? Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is spray my makeup setting spray by Skindinavia. And I'm just gonna shake it up really, really good. And then, sorry if I'm squinting, it snowed last night or yesterday, and so it's really like blue light, or you know, like bright, like I'm blinded by the light, and so it's like kind of hard for me to see because I'm blinded. I'm like snow blinded, is that the word? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm just gonna kind of get my bangs out of the way and just give it a good little mist. I am still waiting for my moisturizer, so I'm hoping it's going to be here today. So hopefully then I won't have all this dry skin because that is not luscious. But until that time, the Skindinavia, it kind of just creates like a little bit of, not dewiness, but it just makes my skin feel not as tight. I'm going to be using Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. The color that I wear is Sand. Her skin was like absolutely flawless in the look. And I'm going to be using my Sigma F80 Kabuki. I'm just going to put that on the back of my hand. Whoa! Oh, it came out a little bit too fast. I'm just going to start putting this all over my face. Just working in circular motions and just buffing it into the skin. And make sure you just kind of bring it down your jawline a little bit, just onto your neck, just to kind of blend it out so that you're not going to have like this harsh line on your neck. Next thing I'm going to do is take my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Under Eye Concealer. The color is Fair, and it just has like a little squeezy tube like this. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit onto my hand. You don't need much of this. It's like quite liquidy, so a little bit goes a long way. So I just kind of put it into my inner corners a little bit. She was very kind of light in the center of her face, so just kind of pull it down into a V shape. And I'm just using my Sigma P86. Yeah, just blending that out. Her look was kind of like very, to me anyway, very angelic, very kind of light and bright, and it wasn't like, I mean, it was still sexy because she looked amazing, but it was more kind of innocent than sexy, I would say. My personal opinion anyway. But of course she still looked sexy because she's amazingly beautiful. Oh my god, this stuff is making my eyes water really bad. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, so see how it's just kind of like lightened up that intersection? And this stuff is also really great if you do have fine lines and wrinkles. It won't set into any of them, so you're not gonna look like, you know, super cakey or dry underneath there. But it does sting a little bit. So I don't know, maybe that's just me. For her bronzer, it didn't look like she had a lot on. So I'm just gonna use my NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Powder in Sunny with my Sigma F40. And I'm just gonna contour just a little bit, not too much, just to kind of give a little bit of definition, a little bit around the temples, and then I'm just gonna do a little bit underneath my lip and then on my sides of my nose. And then of course the jawline, just to make it look like I have a better one. It's pooing old calic. For the cheeks, they were very, very soft and kind of delicate with a really light pink. So I'm just gonna use my Lioele Marble, Jewel Mix Marble Blusher. That's what it looks like. It's just a really pretty, like soft kind of glowy pink. And I'm just gonna use my Sigma F10 brush. And I'm just gonna put that on the backs of my cheeks, just to give it just a nice kind of soft pinky glow. I'm just going to use a little bit of highlighter. This is my Collection 2000 Shimmer and Shade, and the color is 3 Just Peachy. I got this at Boots in England a really long time ago. I'm just going to use my Sigma F15 from the London collection, and I'm just going to take a little bit of the corner of the white here and just kind of put that just on my cheekbones, just a little bit down the nose, just to give it a little bit of a highlight, a glow, but not too much. And it's just like really kind of, it's like a soft kind of peachy, or not peachy, but like it's like a soft pink kind of glow. I'm going to use my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I'm just going to put that on with my fingers. I just love this look so much. Like, this is actually very similar to how I wore my makeup for my wedding. This would be a really, really great wedding look. Now, for her eyebrows, she actually has quite a similar shape to me. They're actually, you know, quite, not thin, but I don't know the proper word for it. So I'm just going to use my MAC Lingering Pencil. I'm just going to brush them a little bit so that they don't look like crazy freaks. Hers aren't as ashy as mine. They look a little bit more golden to me. But obviously you got to do what, you know, what's best for your eyebrows. So if your eyebrows are ashier, then do them ashy. Now for her eyes, I'm going to use the Naked and the Naked 2. The first color that I'm going to take, I'm just going to do the Naked 2 first, just to kind of get that over with. And I'm just going to be using Foxy and then Bootycall right here. Just on my brow bone, I'm taking the Sigma E55. And the Foxy is just like a matte cream. So I'm just going to kind of put that all on my, like, brow bone. It didn't look like she had a lot of shimmer up there, so I'm putting the majority of that matte cream just to kind of lighten it up. And then just in the very highest point, I'm going to take that Bootycall, which has got a slight shimmer, or not, it's not even a shimmer, it's more like a sheen. Lid, I'm going to take the color Sin from the Naked, and it's just kind of like a shimmery kind of creamy pink. This is another Sigma E55, and I'm going to put that all over the lid. And then bring it down into that inner corner as well, because it did look like she was quite glowy. Oh, sorry, I should be zooming in for you guys. I apologize. I always forget. And then I'm just going to kind of bring it out a little bit under here because it did look like she had a little bit of kind of glow right there. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of that also and bring it kind of underneath just to give it a little bit of extra glow. Now I'm going to take Naked, which is this color right there, and that's a matte kind of tan. And I'm just going to take a fluffy brush. This is from Sigma. It's the E35. This is my favorite blending brush. If you guys wonder, I know a lot of people are always asking on Facebook, what are your top 5 brushes or whatever. This is my favorite blending. So I'm going to take Naked, and I'm going to put that right into my crease and just kind of softly sweep that over, circular motions, just kind of blending up. So yeah, I've had a lot of people actually asking me to do some wedding looks. This would be a really great wedding look. If you're someone who doesn't like a very dramatic eye, you maybe don't normally wear makeup on a daily basis, but you do want to just look that extra kind of special, romantic for your wedding day, this is a great wedding look. I used to do this on a lot of brides. It's just really nice because it's natural, it's feminine, it's romantic, it's just really pretty, you know? You just look like a glowy angel. You want to look all innocent on your wedding day, you know? Some people don't. It's hard because I didn't get any pictures of her closing her eyes, so I'm just kind of going off of like what I can see from straight on. I think I'm going to take a tiny little bit of the Buck, which is a slightly deeper tan, still matte, and I'm going to just put a little bit of that right in the deepest part of my crease, and then I'm just going to take tiny weeny little bit of Toasted, which is a really pretty kind of mauve. I hate that word. I never know how to say that word right. And just kind of brush that really lightly in the crease. And then I'm just going to go over the whole entire thing with Virgin just to make sure it's nice and light and still keeping in the whole glowy. And then I'm just going to take a tiny little bit of Half Baked. I know I'm using like a million colors here, but just in the center, I'm just going to put that just because it looked like she had a tiny weeny bit of like gold in there, but it was more kind of like a light kind of pinky gold, so just kind of dusting it over. She didn't have any liner or any like major lashes or anything like that, so I'm just going to use my Smoky Lash from Makeup Forever, and I'm just going to apply 2 coats of that. It didn't look like she had any on her bottom lids, or bottom lashes, sorry. If you feel like, oh nuts, I just can't leave the house without bottom lashes, then do. Put some on, you know. This is a pigment from L'Oreal Hip, and it's just, the color is 918 Restlessw. It looks yellow, but it's very kind of like a soft kind of champagne-y color. I'm just going to take a pencil brush, and I'm just going to take some of that and just kind of really work it into my inner corner, just to kind of give it that goldish, angelic touch. For the lips, I'm just going to very softly line my lips with In Synch from MAC. Nothing crazy, just kind of going over it a little bit just to give it a base. And then I'm going to take e.l.f. The color is Naturally Nymph, and it's just a kind of nude, very light. And her lips were not very glossy. And then over the top, just to give it a little bit of color, I'm taking 110 Plaza de la Concorde. This is from the P2 Pure Color lipstick. And this is actually European, so I'm really sorry. I might just add some of my Maybelline Baby Lips in Peach Kiss, just because my lips are really dry. And then you can just kind of kiss a piece of tissue paper or something. I'm kissing a towel. And there you have it. So just a really pretty, glowy, soft pink lip, soft pink, oh my god, soft pink cheek, very soft kind of goldish, pinkish, shimmery lid. Now she had a diamond, I think hers was Cartier, headband. I didn't have a diamond one or a silver one or anything because I'm not that cool. So I just have this little black one. Don't ask me how I did my hair. I don't even know. Basically, my hair is short, you know? So I just stuck it into a side ponytail here. And then I randomly, I put it into a loop. So like, you know, like when you're doing a half ponytail or a ponytail and you don't pull the ponytail all the way through so that it has like that lump, you know, like bubble. And then I just randomly started grabbing pieces and putting bobby pins in it and sticking them in. So that's how I did my hair. I probably should have done a tutorial, but I didn't think it was going to turn out, so I didn't film it because I was like, this is not going to work. It's going to be like absolute poop. But basically just start with a side ponytail, make it a little bun, and then just start kind of pulling it, making it a little bit messy and adding pins everywhere, and you'll get something along the lines. So that's my Charlize Theron look. Best look of the night for sure. I couldn't believe, like, she just looked amazing. Her dress, her hair, her headband, her jewelry. She was just so elegant and so feminine and like, oh my gosh, she was just beautiful. Thank you for watching. Bye!